What is up, YouTube? This is episode 2 of Get Funky With It. We are still on Oregon, top floor. I'm going to show you another castle strat that works really well most of the time. If the enemy does not know how to counter it, it can be super effective. It's also super effective against teams that don't know how to drone properly. So we'll start off by putting this here. And then we'll come over here and cover this. You can pop this hatch. This is for like an escape or getaway if you need to get out. And then you can put this here. So if they're playing ace, like if you don't ban ace is typically banned, but if they don't ban ace, you can't just throw it directly in there. And then your last one you can use in
5 seconds
right here, or you can use it, you know, over by A or B chassis on that one window, single window there. But then what you're gonna do here is you're just gonna break this wall straight across. So you have a line of sight to here. And then you're going to play like right here. I just shot that. And what I like to do is reinforce this single wall right here. And the reason for that is so you actually have some cover here. You can sit tight, have angle here. You can crouch and hug this if someone breaks this windows and try to pressure you. You can also see this window here if they try to break that window. And typically you play head holes here, right? So like this wall here is reinforced, and this is head holes here. So this is part of the reason why I like this strat. And you can also play your gadgets. So you play that there, and then you could play this. You can play this like on the walk-in. I typically play it. I'll play it like right there. So if they try to sprint in behind the bed, I'll know when they run in. But I mean, that's messed up. You can even make this vaultable if you want to, just to have a little bit of extra versatility. But, I mean, from here, if someone takes control of my head holes here, this map control here in attic, you know, I'm at an angle that's not super common, so they might get caught off guard by this angle. You know, they might be looking towards the rotate into B site. And, you know, I'm going to shoot them in the back if they're not aware. But with this, I can contest the door here. I can contest the stairs here. And this is good map control here. If you can hold this room down, I mean, it's going to make it a lot easier for your team to hold this site, because this is pretty common to take closet, open closet, to take attic, to take, you know, walk up this floor and take trophy. I mean, these are pretty common pieces of map to control. And this is just like a weird way. And if you ever get like, you find yourself getting Ying blitz rushed, that's what this is for. And just, you know, sometimes you got to check to make sure there's not a claymore so you don't drop into a claymore. But you can like run away and escape. And that way you can, you know, either rotate back up this way, or you could go back up main, rotate up this way, or even flank the guys on back tower. So it's a super versatile strat that if the enemy team does not know how to deal with it, can actually be kind of a tough strat to push against, especially in solo queue. If you're playing a 5-stack and you're against a bunch of solo players, you're probably going to cook with this strat. And it's personally one of my favorite strats on this map. I kind of like this strat more than the playing underneath with castle, because I think this strat is a little stronger. Because the other strat kind of depends on whether or not they push big window, which sometimes people just bait on big window and they don't actually push in. So this strat I do feel like is slightly stronger, but yeah, just another way that you can get funky with your site setups. Appreciate you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you stay updated for when I post more strats in the future. Appreciate you guys. Peace.